So, I've not long just got back home. It's Good Friday, the 18th of April. So, like I said, just got home after being out since 6:30 this morning. It's been really long. So, this morning I went from home all the way into Birmingham to get a train from Birmingham New Street. And end up getting another train from Bletchley all the way to Kempston Hardwick over in Bedfordshire. Kempston Hardwick, first time, it's the site where in next 5.5-6 years time Universal Studios in Great Britain will be based. Initially, getting off the train, I decided to turn left. Big mistake, really big mistake. I was like, I don't recognise, after watching many update videos from obviously Jack Silkstone, Digital Dan and Marcus, the podcast The Field, I'm like, I'm on literally a motorway and I walked a significant amount. I had to use literally Google Maps all the time just to find evidence on Universal Studios Great Britain. So I decided, instead of like I said, I turned left and I walked left again, heading down towards Stewartsby. I'm like, I'm on a motorway. So I turned right and carried back up towards Kempston Hardwick train station. Except I went further north, as in heading towards Bedford. I'm like, okay, there's a site for what is going to be Universal Studios Great Britain, but I'm not seeing evidence. So I went back down towards the train station. Luckily there's just like the main road. I went past Kempston Hardwick train station and it's right next to it. There's obviously the steel works, or the former steel works, on the left hand side, and then there's the other, like the side where the train station is on, that's like the field, but it is a massive field. I must admit, I was like, whoa. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see where Dan and Marcus do the podcast. I know Marcus mentioned in the field podcast on the second video about trains from like Bletchley to Bedford, Marston Vale line. That's the line I took to get to Kempston Hardwick, which, yeah, Kempston Hardwick, the train station, it will go, but I can't see it happening this year. I'm thinking once construction starts, that's when the trains heading up towards Bedford will just bypass Kempston Hardwick altogether. So I did see like evidence of all the fences up on the actual field, as well as the other side. Now this is all like speculation, and I probably will do a lot more videos about it but after like seeing, yeah, there's the concept art, but like that's just concept. That's all speculation of what attractions, what rides. Obviously, with the concept art, there is a lake. Now, looking at Google Maps as well as images of the proposed sites for Universal Studios Great Britain, there's the field, which is where Kempston Hardwick train station is on the upper left, and then you got the field. The other side, where like the ruined mill works, I don't know, steelworks, brickworks. I'm just going off a tangent. I don't know if that's gonna be part expansion to the main park. It's really hard to say. Like I said, with concept art, there is like a lake in the middle of the actual themed zones, as it were. But looking at Google Maps, there's more like on the other side, if you know what I mean. It's strange, but like I said, concept art, it's all speculation. It could drastically change. Now, previously I have done construction updates from not last year, well, part last year, but mostly year before with Thorpe Park's Hyperia construction. That in general was like getting the coach down to London, then getting the train all the way to Chertsey. That was extremely tiring. This, like Kempston Hardwick, Universal, Great Britain, it's really doable. I want to say it's maybe a bit longer to get to than it is for Alton Towers, which is Alton Towers. It's a second local theme park where we live currently in the West Midlands. It's actually quite easy, but still, like seeing the field, but actually not seeing where, like I said, where Dan and Marcus record their podcast. I want to say it's probably in between where Kempston Hardwick station is and Stewartsby. Now, I will go again. I don't know, during like this year. I don't know when I'll get to go back across to Kempston Hardwick. I'm thinking maybe summer holidays. I don't know. It's a possibility. Now, I didn't realise this till later on the train going back up to Birmingham. There's a public footpath. I'm like, why didn't I notice that? I should have done some major research on the actual local area. And yeah, I didn't see location for the field podcast, but for the first time actually going to the proposed site for Universal, I think I did quite well, to be quite honest. And I must admit, it is going to drastically change, and change a lot for the better, really. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this first update video on Universal Studios Great Britain at Kempston Hardwick. If you did, please do hit the thumbs up, like button. I really do appreciate it. Please do share this video out if you like all things attractions based. Please do leave me a comment. Have you done like what I've done? Travelled just to get to see what the whole area is like? Again, leave it in the comments. Or if you're local, do you reckon I'm really mad to travel from Birmingham all the way to Kempston Hardwick for generally not even like construction of new theme park? And lastly, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dave's Adventures, for more videos. I do also, when the concept art came out, on my second YouTube channel, Dave's Attractions Shorts, I did a short form video on the concept art. Please do check it out. I'll link it in the video description if you want to check that out, of course. I thought it'd do quite well, but it's not really. So until next video, bye, and see you in the next one. Bye everyone.